All right. So that was Christian Lindenberg.
Oh, VHS Glitch just followed me on Twitter. Thank you, VHS Glitch. I will follow you right back.
So Eclipse Husky, you want all of these guys on the remix album. Unfortunately, only 3 of them will be able to make it on there since it is going to be pretty jam-packed. But we're going to be after this, we're going to be getting with all of the creators of this music to see if it's okay if we continue to host it on our SoundCloud page so that everybody can continue to listen to them on one nice big old Starr Mazer remix album track thing.
VHS Glitch also wanted to know who the 3 winners of the art contest were.
You will soon find out.
Oh,
the art contest. The art contest would have been Mechazone with his mechanized star werewolf transformation. Alexei Roka with, which one was this? Alexei Roka, which was this one was the brick surrounded by, I believe this one is the one where he's surrounded by the aliens.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah.
So the picture with brick surrounded by aliens by Alexei Roka and Lux PP with their rendition of Starr Mazer, proportionally on the Game Boy.
Proportionally accurate Game Boy.
Cause said PP.
I did say PP. Lux PP.
So congratulations again to the people who won the art contest, and we will be announcing the music contest winners coming up. So if we run out of time, then what we'll do is we have to start our 5 p.m. show at 5 p.m. on the dot because we have some very special guests coming in. And if we aren't able to announce the winners by that point, then we will announce them immediately after the live music show, which goes from 5 till 7. So I don't want to hold you guys on the line to find out who won, but we also can't lose our special guests.
Trust me, you don't want to miss these special guests at 5 p.m.
Yes.
They're going to be awesome.
That's in half an hour.
Yeah, I know. If we can't play all of these awesome songs, once all that wraps up, we're just going to start playing the rest of the songs.
Yeah.
And just continue like normal. It's just, we got people Skyping in from faraway places that we can't just be like, nope.
You've said too much already.
I mean, like faraway places like, south downtown Seattle, man. That's way far. Did you see how far we were Skyping today? We Skyped all the way from here to the kitchen.
That is amazing. The internet is crazy. I don't understand.
We just set up a laptop and Skyped.
All right. What's this next song?
I saw it. It was the Dorito.
Oh, yeah.
I saw the Dorito.
Yeah.
This next song is going to be by Ryan Davies. This is the Star Wolf Apparent Magnitude mix. All right. Let's play this. I spelled your name wrong. Let me spell it correctly. Alright, so that one's Ryan Davies. Pretty cool
Sweet.
stuff. I love the cinematic opening. You think it's going one way, and then the beat drops, and it just goes a whole nother direction.
It's incredible.
We'll contact you for the Starr Mazer movie.
Pizza was trying to do the pizza robot during that, but it's hard to get that pizza slidey robot arm right. You know, with the grease, it's a hard movement to replicate. Oh, so we're $3.5 grand away from getting to our music goal. That's incredible. We just need to get a little bit further, and then we can get those amazing musical artists on board. People that we are going to see in less than half an hour. So we looked at how many musicians we still have to play. At this point, it's what, 10 more?
It's 10 more songs.
We're not going to be able to get through all 10 songs in the next 25 minutes, but we will play as many as we can, and then we'll finish up after the live musical show. So please stick around. The live musical show will be amazing. If you have to run for any particular reason, like I saw Citizen might have to go, which is like the worst ever, and we're sorry, then we will announce them later on public spaces that you already know of, probably Twitter as well, so you'll be able to know who won the contest, and we'll also try to make it so you can access the music, but we have to get the approval from the artist first.
Yep, that is correct. Alright, so we got another song coming up. This one comes by the name of Nick. Comes from the artist Nick. Yes.
Also,
Pixel art
Tino Soup. I am not a guy. I'm pizza. Enjoy the song.
Alright, so check this out. This one's Nick Starr Mazer, maxi single.
Isn't that's the new Pixel art, isn't it?
Yes, so that one, last one was by, in the email it just said Nick. It's an awesome little guitar rendition of the Starr Mazer song. Really awesome.
That was.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
It was
Super fun.
Pizza approved.
Pizza approves. Songs
Yeah.
are great with pizza.
So, yeah.
That one was awesome. I don't know. I was feeling Phil Collins in the beginning till the breakdown, and then it just totally changed. Cyber, where are you at? Someone was asking who full name. I don't think we have it. All we could say is it's
For that one?
Yeah, for that last one. Do you have who that was?
Yeah, I mean, in the email I got from them, all I have is Nick. Let me see. No, they didn't give me any extra like web links to like SoundClouds or anything. But don't worry, we'll email them, and if we can get permission, we will leave it up and put it up on our SoundCloud with more information. Hopefully, they'll give us like the SoundCloud information.
Or Bayoxy is just claiming it as his own, which I believe it is you. Thank you, Nick. Feel free to shamelessly promote yourself in the feed.
Yep. All right, so let's check out this next song.
Is that Bayox V
and
or
I do want
Bayo
to say,
26?
we do
I
have
don't know. I read
Starr
letters.
Mazer does have an incredible Penny Arcade link. While I don't believe we have been promoted by Penny Arcade,
Boo! Shame on you. Sorry.
but one of the guys from PAX, one of the two main dudes you probably know, Fiziski, was in a photo with our booth with Don during
Jerry.
PAX South. Jerry, that's right. So that's incredible. Plus Alex Maurer, who is doing the main soundtrack, and you can hear his music kind of through every single one of these theme mixes because we're just doing, our fans have been awesome and remixed his original track. So you can hear Alex Maurer in there. He actually did a bunch of music for Penny Arcade in the past. So we have really strong links with Penny Arcade. I don't believe that they have outright said that we are awesome and tweeted about us, but we love them and we have mad pizza respect for them.
All right. So now this next
Pizza
song is by Benji Robinson. This one is called Starr Mazer Blues, Reptile Fiction Mix, I believe. All right. So
Natasha's like, no. Oh no. Theo's like, no, that's not what I meant. It wasn't him.
No, yeah,
Alright,
we,
check
we
this out.
clarified that.
Oh, gotcha.
sorry guys, I keep catching these things late. It's like a. Oh, that's right. So sorry that like sometimes music continues. There's like a 10-second delay when I push a button that we can actually hear it coming in out of our speakers. So it really throws me off. My bad. I'm sorry guys. That one was by Benji Robinson. What do you guys think?
It was
not
fun.
people dancing.
They said a lot of people said it was a lot of like SNES style music, which was pretty neat.
SNES.
Or was I wrong? Was that
It
previous?
was NES. Forget the
NES level stage platform music. I think it's pretty fun. It's got a really cool sound to it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Fist pizza approved.
Pizza approves.
I have to say, I'm loving the Warhol that's happening here.
Mhm.
It's incredible. I did want to say, by the way, somebody cry flows. As the cry flows. That's awesome. Sorry, it's hard to read without my pizza glasses. Says Alex Maurer. I would like to point out that Alex Maurer plus pizza equals chiptunes. Chiptunes is the love child of Alex Maurer and pizza.
Can't have one without the other.
There's no actual sex involved. We just like hanging out and think we are each other cool.
Alright, so this next song we got coming up is by KGHB. No, this next one is by Knox. Knox. This one is called The Glazing Lesbians. This one I saw you actually posted earlier, so I know hopefully you're still in here. You'll get to listen to your song again. Well, everybody gets to listen to it. Yeah, so while everybody's building this pixel art, we will continue to play. Alright, check this song out, guys.
Oh, don't worry, VHX. We will. Don't worry. We'll play your other song too then.
So I apologize, Knox. That one was KGHB. In my stumbling, I accidentally clicked next when I thought I was trying to rewind the song. So that was not by Knox. That was a great little chiptune by KGHB. That one was entitled Starr Mazer Theme Remix. Yes, so I really apologize for accidentally putting your name on that. But yes, I will play your song next. What do you guys think about that one?
Loved it.
Yeah,
Loved it?
I love especially the breakdown at the end.
Yeah.
Right there with you, VOXXVI. He says, I'm really digging this one a lot. Or she.
I love that a lot.
Yeah, I dig all of these songs, man. They're so good. Like, each one has their own little, their spin, their style, their heart, and their soul in them. It's just wonderful.
You guys are all amazing.
Who's the special guest at 5? So we've actually already named the initial special guest, which is Manami Matsumai. Sorry, I'm really bad with names. But we are so incredibly honored to have her on the show, and she's going to come by and say hello and wish us luck on the rest of our campaign, which is only a few more short hours. So help us keep spreading the love, and we are so close to getting our music goal. We are at 176,757. We need to hit 180,000 to get our music goal. We've got the game, but we got to keep going.
All right. And since it's getting so close to 5 o'clock, I'm going to say that this one is going to be our last one before we kind of break, and then we wait, because I'm going to have to test some of these things with people on Skype to make sure that everything is going good. So I apologize, Knox, for once again mislabeling your somebody else's song as yours. So we will end with your song, and then after that we will be coming back with...
We need to take a break then? Do you think that would be the best way to do it, to make sure that everything is lined up properly?
No, I can just test people on my laptop.
Cool, okay.
So, which just means I'll have to walk away and somebody else will have to host for a little bit. Alright.
Has anyone seen Vanessa? Maybe she can come host.
Yeah, we're gonna end with Knox, so let's do this. Check this out. Cool. Well, that one was Gays and Lesbians by Knox.
That was awesome, Knox. Great job.
I'm very curious where the name for the song came from, Gays and Lesbians. I just think it's interesting. It caught me off guard when I was going through all of them, because most of them are just like Starr Mazer remix or like a slight play on it. But that one I was like, whoa, interesting title.
Well, so I know that we're going to get prepped for the next stream, so Pizza's going to disappear for a little bit and then come back later on. You guys will see Pizza again during the pizza hour.
Go back to your box.
Pizza's going back to her box for a bit.
Bye,
She gotta stay fresh.
Bye. I will see you later.
You're leaving a trail of sauce behind you.
Yeah, Knox, no problem. Yeah, we're more than happy to play everybody's song. When we started coming up against a time crunch to fit in all the stuff that we want to do today, there was discussion about possibly cutting some songs, and Don was very adamant that no, we do not cut anything. If these guys, if our fans took the time to make something for us and give it to us to use, especially something as cool as music, that we should give them the time of day to play every single one of them. for as many people as we can. So that's, I mean, that when we come back after the special guest, we still have about 6 more songs to go, 3 of which are the winners who will be featured in the Starr Mazer remix soundtrack.
It looks like we jumped up another huge chunk. We're under 2,300 to get to 180,000 for our music stretch goal. So thank you to you, whoever you are out there.
I'm loving the Starr Mazer that just went.
Oh yeah, wow, that's a cool ship. The Star Wolf.
Yeah.
At Triptide, I don't know. You gotta talk to Knox about it. That's his song title. I didn't make it up or anything. I just thought it was interesting. I was curious where it came from.
Brian, that's a good thought. Probably talk to the people that wrote it and see. I say maybe. I'm sure there's legal things to do.
He also says maybe.
Huh, yes.
Okay.
We both say maybe.
Whoa. Okay.
Brian, do you have your copy of 50 Shades of Grey to read later? I hope so. There's people counting on you.
Always download the ebook.
All right, guys, hang tight.
Sure.
Something is happening.
Something is happening.
Yo,
And now it's just us. The 2 most talkative people.
Should we have a staring contest?
We
Shit,
could.
We're both lost already. Rock, paper, scissors?
Sure. I love rock, paper, scissors.
1, 2. Oh, wait. So
Oh.
1, 2. Okay,
I
this is the
usually
lethal
go 1, 2,
weapon
3,
conversation.
go.
1, 2, 3, shoot, or on 3.
What?
So on 3 is 1, 2.
Let's go 1, 2, 3, shoot.
Okay.
So rock.
Who are you guys betting on? I don't know. This is
Who's
really
gonna win? Rock, paper, scissors.
Best out of 400. Ready?
400
Go.
is a good number.
All right.
Yes!
All right. Well, we gotta take a short break. We gotta set some things up. So we're gonna be back in about 5 minutes.
Shit! 2 out of 3.
See you then, guys.
I suck.
Yes, we will see you in a bit.
The Game of Kings.
Stop.
See you in 5 minutes.
5 minutes. I'm gonna put a counter up. Okay.
Oh.
we're gonna do it again.
Oh
This is
man,
natural.
sorry
That
guys.
was good.
Hey,
Just like
that
this
guy
morning.
messed up. It's okay. We're live. That's fine. Okay. Thank you, you dude, for following us on
Versus.
Versus. So we have a special guest, Manami Matsumae-san. She's calling from Japan, which is crazy because I don't even know what time it is in Japan right now. What time is it in Japan right now? Do we know offhand?
10 a.m.
10 a.m. Oh, so it's morning time. It's great. It's fine. But obviously one of our specialists of special guests for our music. And we wanted to present to the world a wonderful melding of things. What is happening? Just awesome. So hello.
Just waiting.
That's great. The delay is incredible. That's cool. So
Hello.
yeah, awesome. So let's questions, guys. You got all kinds of questions, I'm sure. You'll have to forgive me. I'm having a moment. This is a legendary moment in my life. Matsumae-san has been an inspiration to me since I was a little tiny boy, and I'm looking at a picture of like somebody who's inspired me from like tininess, and I kind of completely, for the first time on Starr Mazer television, I am completely lost for words. I have no idea what to say. I'm lost. So you guys should ask all kinds of interesting questions while I kind of bask in the moment and try not to cry.
Thanks for the follow, Proc Plays.
そうですね。
So as questions are rolling in,
Yeah,
I
these
mean,
questions
we can
really
ask questions.
Ask questions.
Yeah. So let's see here. I want to. I would like to ask Matsumae-san sort of what is she looking for inspirations coming into Starr Mazer? Like, do you have a plan of attack yet, your approach as to sort of what songs what style you want to bring into Starr Mazer, especially when working with Alex Maurer as a composer? Then there's going to be a translation that happens,
Yeah,
so it'll take a little while.
We're going to time
It'll be a full
travel.
cycle.
It's going to be the best.
スターメイザーの曲を制作するにあたっては、まあ、
ごめん、聞こえない。
私聞こえますか？
聞こえる聞こえる。
最初の質問なんですけれども、スターメイザーの曲を制作するにあたって、どこからインスピレーションを受けますか？そして、どんなスタイル、制作スタイルを活用してみたいのですかね。
私がゲームの音楽を作るときは、世界観とか、キャラクターとか、そういうものからインスピレーションを受けて曲を作るので、今回も、初めて画面見たときに、以前も言ったと思うんですけれども、カプコンの、時代に作ったエリア8にすごく似てるなっていうふうに思ったので、だからそういうな曲を作ってみたいなと思っています。
はい。Okay, so what she's saying is that she drew inspiration for composing for this game by actually looking at the screenshots that you guys provided.
Excellent. We have some questions from the audience. The first one is...
and then after that, she saw the game world, and she saw...
The delay is insanity. I love it.
Sorry, the time lag is kind of making this a little hard. I'll tell you when I'm done talking.
Great.
Okay, well, continuing, she saw the screenshots on this Kickstarter site, and she was actually reminded of a game that she had composed for a long time ago when she was working at Capcom. It was called UN Squadron, and she felt that it was quite similar to that game, so she was reminded of it, and I think she'll be referencing that game a lot when it comes to composing for this title. Next question.
Yeah, all right.
Okay,
There we
next
go.
question. There we go. What was her favorite game music to write for other than Starr Mazer, as she has not yet written for Starr Mazer? So, what is her favorite game music that she wrote, effectively?
じゃあ次の質問なんですけれども、今まで制作を担当したゲームの中でどれが一番好きだったのですか？楽しかったのですか？
好きな曲は、どれとは決めれない。全部好きです。
松前さん、すみません。もう一度、
はい、
タイトルを言ってもらっていいですか？
すべて作った曲が好きです。
そうですね。ゲームとして。
どれを一つっていうふうには決めれない。それぞれ、思い入れがある曲だから、これが一番っていうのはない。
なるほど。Okay, basically, she thinks that she likes everything she's made, and it's hard for her to pick favorites. She feels that every song has a memory associated with it when it comes to composing for it. So she likes everything.
Very cool.
Next question.
Picard's Flute asks, where do all these amazing songs come from? Does the music just flow, or is she more mechanical or technical about it? So I guess, is it inspirational based, or is it sort of metered via technical knowledge of music?
どうやってそんなたくさんの素晴らしい音楽を作りますか？なんていうの、ある方法を使って作るか、それともセンスを使って、なんかある程度適当に作る。どちらでしょうかね。
なんだろう、別にそんなすごいことでも全然ないんですけれども、なんかなんだろう、なんか画面とかを見て影響を受けて鍵盤に向かうとフレーズが出てくるのです。だから全然普通。
Okay, so she doesn't attribute it to any particular skill or specialty that she has. Her style is just to look at the game screens that she receives before development, and she decides what kind of music would go well with that game and how players would be able to enjoy the music along with it. So, I guess she just kind of goes with the flow in that sense.
Excellent. So we have another question, which is Matsume-san has often talked about in favor of Japanese musicians working on Western games. If it's not too direct a question, does she feel that the Japanese scene is unappreciative of Japanese musical talent currently, today's musical scene?
ですね、この間っていうか、近年ですね、松前さんは、日本人のコンポーザーは、海外のゲームに音楽を手掛けるべきだというお話はされているのではないでしょうか。 で、もし日本国内では、なんていうの、コンポーザーがあんまり重視されてない環境になっているかどうか、何かお考えがありますでしょうか。
なんだろう、日本は、結構お抱えのコンポーザーってこのタイトルにこの作曲家っていうふうに流れが決まっていて、だから、新たな、作曲家を雇うっていうのは多分すごくいることだと思うんですよ。だから海外の方のインディーズの会社と、仕事をする方が、いいのかなっていうふうに感じてはいます。
So basically, just to kind of give a little bit of background about how the industry in Japan works, many games, or many game series for that matter, have a specific composer associated with them across different titles. And every now and then there will be changes, but usually, they don't have to worry about who's going to compose for the next game because usually the person is already, existing from the previous title. Or people belong to companies or are heavily associated with companies, so they can pull from the internal talent. So people like Matsumae-san who are freelancers, it's definitely a bit harder to find opportunities from within Japan. So with the pop-up of overseas indie gaming, she has seen like an opportunity to work with one, different people than she's used to, and two, in many ways, working with overseas indies is a more interesting type of work than what she's done before.
Excellent. Bio says that we look like totally awestruck kids on the couch. That's because we are totally awestruck kids on the couch. As the Cry Flows asks, I'd be curious to know her thoughts on the chip music scene. People creating original music using the limitations of old hardware, not for use in a video game, but purely from the sound of the aesthetic. I actually want to know more about this as well. Starr Mazer specifically uses an art style that is derivative of the limitations of old video games, but has updated and over the last 30 years or so become actually its own art style, separate from the limited sprite requirements of older systems. So I guess I'd like to know, and as the Cry Flows would also like to know, how she feels about the concept of a new genre of music based on what previously were simply limitations.
チップチューンなんですけれども、昔はいろんな制限があって、チップチューンは、そうなったっていうことなんですけれども、現在、機能性の高い機種があるのにわざわざとチップチューンの音楽、音源が限られた曲をわざわざと作る人たちが多くなってはいるのではないかと思うんですけれども、それに対してどうお考えですか？スターメーザーも昔のハードを参考にして作られてるようなので、グラフィック的に現在のものとはかなり違うんですけれども、そういったアートスタイル、デザインはなんかもう独特なスタイルにはなってて、かなり尊敬されてるのではないでしょうか。
チップチューンは、もう本当に音の音色もすごくシンプルなので、メロディーをキャッチーなメロディーにしないとインパクトがないように感じるんですよ。だから、すごくそれは、いいことだなっていうふうに思っています。で、 そのスターメイさんも、結構シンプルな画面なので、それに合ったチップチューンを音楽したいなと思っています。
So, yeah, she agrees in many ways that yeah, chiptune music is certainly becoming more popular. And the thing about chiptune music is that if you don't make catchy melodies, then due to the limitations of the actual sounds you can hear, it might not be very interesting. So the melodies are quite a vital part of this process. For Starr Mazer's case, yeah, like you said, it does go for a retro graphic style. So she'll have to look at that and try to make music that's most suitable for it. But she does take quite a liking to it.
Excellent. Brian Lewis, who's actually the actor who plays the voice of Brick M. Stonewood, the main character at Starr Mazer, he asks the question, what do you like to spend your free time doing when you're not composing? Very insightful question, Brian.
Hmm. 作曲活動以外の活動について、普通に何をするんですかね普段。
何をするのが好きって、
はい、
食べること、飲むこと。
She likes to eat and drink. She especially drink when she's not composing.
That's a wonderful answer.
That is the best answer. That's an incredible answer.
Because maybe there's some Japanese on the top of the.
Oh no, that's just a.
Thank you.
So there's another question, not Starr Mazer related, which is I hear a lot of Battle Network influence in the recent Mighty Number 9. Is there any chance that that was the source of inspiration behind the track?
松前さん、ロックマンエグゼってご存知ですか？
ロックマンエグゼ知ってます。
最近のマイティの曲は、かなりロックマンエグゼっぽいことが入ってると思われてるんですけれども、何か関係とか。
いや、私、ロックマンエグゼの曲は聞いたことないのでわからないんですけれども、そうなのかな、わかんない。
She does know about Mega Man Battle Network, but she has never actually listened to the music of that series, so she doesn't actually know whether she wouldn't have drawn inspiration from it if she's never heard of the music.
Cool, that makes total sense. So Bio asks, and I think this is a question I share, would you say that the game industry back in the mid to late 80s is similar to what we call indie developers today? Small teams with big dreams making what they want to make and not just doing it for profit? Or was that not the case? What was the experience back in the day with when the industry was not yet a giant gargantuan beast?
Mm-hmm. そうですね、現在のインディーズと80年代の開発環境を比べましょう。何が似てはいるんですか？何が違うんですか？
なんだろう、大きいとね、意思疎通が難しい。だからいろんなしがらみが大きいとね、いろんなしがらみが入ってくるんだけど、ちっちゃいインディーズの会社とかだと、意思疎通ができて、相手が何を考えて何を求めているかっていうのがすごくよくわかるから、だからそういう点ではすごくちっちゃい会社の方がいいなっていうふうに思ってます。
昔の開発環境もそういった感じだったんですか？80年代の、ロックマンとかロックマンとか。
一番最初のロックマンは6人で作ったんだけど、その後はもう何十人単位の何十人何百人単位の大きなプロジェクトになっちゃってるから、だからロックマンの時がなかったのかな。
ああ、6万の後。
あとは大きくなっていった。
うん、で、6万と現在のインディーズは
すごく似ている。だから私はすごく仕事しやすい。
ああ、OK。なるほど。Yeah, she does feel that by working with smaller indie companies, it's a lot easier to share opinions and understand what everyone is thinking because the teams are just much smaller and the lines of communication are much more open. Whereas in a bigger company, that's obviously a lot harder to achieve. Actually, though, the original Mega Man was probably the only game from that era that was developed with a small team that she was personally involved in. After Mega Man, basically she got involved in much bigger teams for the following titles. So it's funny, but the original Mega Man's development process is quite similar to what she has with indies today. So it's something that she actually likes quite a lot and finds comfortable to work with.
Excellent. So we have sort of a conjoined question. There's a number of questions that kind of like link together to make this question, which is why Starr Mazer and not other games? When approached with Starr Mazer, what made it stick out as something interesting that she wanted to do? We know that it reminded you of UN Squadron, which is really an honor, as UN Squadron is one of my favorite games of all time. But why this one? That's like 4 different people asked that same question. So.
かなりこの次の質問が聞かれてはいるんですけれども、なぜスターメイザーに音楽を手掛けようと思ったのですか？なぜ他のゲームではないですかね？
なんだろう。私が作りたいと思ったから。
She just felt like she wanted to make the music for this particular game.
Best answer. That's the best answer.
Yeah,
just do it. So there's a question. We have a lot of fans of not only Starr Mazer but also of our team. People pay a lot of attention to our team, and one of the people asked. People know where Starr Mazer came from me. It came when I was 9 years old. I came up with this idea, and I've been wanting to make it. And I was inspired specifically by Matsumai-san and games of that era to make my own game. And I've been wanting to do this since I was that age. They wanted to know what Matsumai-san would say to a 9-year-old me who wants to make a game. And also, the follow-up to that is, if she were a younger, if she were a child and saw the Starr Mazer trailer, what would she think? We have the weirdest questions.
はい、とですね、彼は9歳の時にスターメイザーのコンセプトを思いつきました。
すごい。
だいぶ前ですね。今も全然忘れてなくて、結局自分のなんか夢が叶うようになりますね。はい。もし彼はまだ9歳だとして、あれば、何か言いたいこととかアドバイスとかは特にありますか？そしてで質問のさらに松前さんは今9歳だとしたら、スターメイザーの動画見ればどう思いますかねっていう。かなり変な質問。
本当にかなり変な質問だ。9歳、でも9歳の時に、そういう、なんていうの、イメージを持ってっていうのはすごいと思うし、それが夢が叶うというのもすごいと思うし、で、何を言うんだろう、何を言うわかんないよ。
ね Oh, well, she's actually kind of at a loss for words. She thinks that you are actually quite an amazing person for thinking about this when you were 9 years old, and that you haven't given up on the idea after how many years. So it's actually kind of left her speechless. And she's not sure how she would feel if she were 9 years old either. I don't think games were around when she was 9 years old. Actually, that's a bit of a hard question for her to answer.
Wow, that's super great. Someone else should read a question. That's
What's the next
possible.
question?
There's so many; they're going by so quickly.
Let's see here. Everyone's just giving you pats on the back. That's all that's happening. We don't have any more questions left, but if something more hops up, I'm going to ask either next time that we're in Japan or next time you're in America, when are we going to hang out? Let's go eat and drink together. Let's go have fun. We'll talk about games and party. It'll be the best.
Mm. 今度日本に行ったらぜひ一緒に飲みましょうということで、
喜んで。
Of course, she'll be very happy to meet you, either here or in Japan.
Yeah. Cool. So one consistent note we've got from people is thanking Matsumae-san for her work. It just keeps whipping by. Almost all of our friends have said it so far. We, of course, are very thankful. Specifically the Proto Men, which is a band based entirely on Mega Man sounds. And the lore of Mega Man, obviously, and all that other stuff. But they would never have gone... They would never existed without Matsumae-san's work on Rockman. So we're all very thankful, I guess. I just wanted to... They keep telling us to tell, and yes, of course, we're all very thankful. I am very thankful. The Proto Men are very thankful, and everyone in our chat is very thankful for the work. So, thank you. Domo arigatou gozaimasu.
You have time for more questions?
Of course. No,
yeah.
totally do.
All right, soon. We got another question. We should wait for the response.
はい、ありがとうございます。
はい、そうですね。たくさんのなんていう感謝メッセージがかなり届いていて、プロトマンというバンドも6波の音源のもとにサウンドが決まったので、ロックマンっぽいバンドなので、なかなか松前さんがいないとですね。
嬉しい。そういうふうに言ってもらえて嬉しいです。
Yeah, she's very happy to receive such comments.
We have another question, which is, on which game did you learn the most about composing music for games? So which game was the most challenging, or perhaps which game carried with it the most direct inspiration for future work?
ですね、今までの実績の中でどれが一番しんどかったっていうか、作曲が大変難しかったのですごくいい勉強になりましたっていうタイトルなんかありましたか？
メガ。
メガですか？メガマン？ロックマン？
ロックマン。一番最初に作った曲で、全然思い通りにできなかったから。
ああ、なるほど。It is actually Mega Man because it was her one of the first games she worked on, and she wasn't able to actually make music that she had imagined she could make. Of course, due to the various limitations of the Famicom and such, the NES.
Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, that's really good. I think we're going to take one more question, and then we're gonna move on, right?
Yeah.
The last question is, do you actually have a favorite game outside of composing for games? What is your favorite game?
ですね、音楽とはあんまり関係なく、一番好きなゲームは何ですか？
Fire Emblem.
Fire Emblem.
Wow. Good choice.
Hardcore.
Very good choice. That's ripping. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming onto the show. Thank you for being part of Starr Mazer. We will obviously be in touch to do work together. I'm proud to work with you, and I know the rest of my team is as well. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Listen to our music, watch us around. She wants to go. Listen.
Is that something we have planned? Can we cue that up?
What, you want to listen to some of her music?
Her cover.
Thank you.
The piano cover.
どうもありがとう。
Yeah, let's listen to it. We should listen to it together.
So we're going to listen to your cover song as kind of the lead out. So we'll listen to that now, and then we'll talk later.
今ピアノカバーが再生します。
It's on break.
あ
Yeah.
Queuing it up. There you go.
Is that going?
That's super cool. I love that.
Thanks again. Thank you very much.
Thank you. more again. What you know?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Everyone say bye to Manami Matsai.
ありがとう。
ありがとうございます。
Bye guys. Good luck and congratulations
luck.
on the campaign again.
Now let's play some music.
Yeah.
Get some music
Oh,
going
man,
on
Let's
we've
play
here.
some
got- We've got more people who want to be here and on board. They're ready to.
More people
jump
already.
on. Yeah,
Let's get all the
absolutely.
people
You
in.
guys, get ready. We're gonna have the best. It's just gonna be music it up.
So that actually went a little bit longer than we expected. So we're now two extra guests behind. So
That's
Um,
fine. We're not
we're just
actually
gonna-
behind. It's okay. We have like a 7-hour let's play games thing. And at
Yeah,
4
we
in
got all
morning,
the
we're
hours.
fine.
we have all
We're
of the
fine.
hours.
We got more than 12 hours.
Pong next time.
Pongball!
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
man!
excited for this.
I'm so
Come on
excited.
and say hi. Pongball won't be playing any music for us live, but we do have a track that we would love to play after speaking to
Yeah.
Pongball.
Yeah.
So stick around and yeah, we'll get that queued up. So Don, how are you doing?
I'm fine. What are you talking about?
He's
So
doing the best.
I've officially fallen asleep on TV and just cried like
Yep.
a little baby.
Now you just need to bark.
on
It's
TV.
good.
If I just vomit, I'll be fine.
Hello.
Oh, Pongball
Ah!
and Cat.
I think she's looking at a chest right now.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry, you've got a weird experience with our webcam. We didn't manage to get it in front of us, so we're gonna look that way.
But we're
But you're
looking
gonna-
at you.
Yeah.
We're actually looking directly at you.
There's also a giant delay.
The most
Okay.
delay.
I forgot to mute the audio from the feed just a sec. There we go. That's much better.
Oh, you're hanging out with us. That's cool.
That's excellent.
Okay. Probably not as bad as if I was coming from Japan, though.
Yeah.
Right, totally.
Not quite as bad. Still not perfect.
Oh, hi. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Yeah,
great.
totally.
But we might talk over a little bit because there's the massive delay. So yeah, thanks for joining the team. We heard your song the other day.
It was incredible.
Really awesome.
It's amazing.
It sounds so authentic.
Yeah, it's totally right. It's perfectly right.
It feels like you put some Mega Man X on our Starr Mazer.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So yeah, can you tell us a bit about the music, like making it, like what your thoughts were, like tell us about the song. Yeah. Great.
Well, I kind of imagined it being a Super Nintendo game, I guess, like what it would be like on the Super Nintendo, and I decided to use samples or instrument samples from Star Fox and Mega Man X. I thought those would be pretty fitting. I just kind of wanted it to be really fast-paced and exciting. Kind of, the inspiration, I guess, was the space shooter sections of the game.
Totally feeling it.
Yeah, super feeling it.
Mm-hmm. Should we play? Because some people are asking. They want to hear it. They want to hear
so
it now. Should
let's
we
play
it now
it, and then
more?
we'll come back to you and talk about it, because we're talking about it now with no context for some of the people.
Mm-hmm.
And if people want to ask questions, it sounds like you're part of the group, so you can see the chat and everything. So you just answer them.
Yeah, just answer the questions directly, as long as you say the names of the people that did the greatest.
Okay. Oh, okay. If I can pronounce them.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Epic good. You win. You win the internet.
You've done it. Oh, it's so amazing.
It's Starr Mazer.
Oh yeah, it is. So I don't see any. We're getting more music.
Right,
That's
right,
not
it is.
the song.
This is not
thank
it.
you.
It's good music, but not the right music.
So since I don't see any questions up, I'll go ahead and ask one. I'm really curious about your process of actually making it. So you said you use samples from like Mega Man X and Star Fox. Do you go ahead and build those in a tracker, or are you actually like taking those samples, like recording them from like the actual game? Like, what is your process in making this? That it feels like it was just coming out of the speakers with my SNES hooked up to the TV. Like, how do you do that?
Well, I cheat a little bit, and I use it's not authentic Super Nintendo or anything like that. I use Super Nintendo sound fonts, which are put together by other people, so it's kind of convenient for me because I'm the sort of composer who just likes, I like just being able to get my ideas out right away and not have to fiddle with a bunch of things. So I use these instrument sets that are put together by other people. So I use the Star Fox sound font and the Mega Man X sound font and a few other ones to sort of fill in a little bit of space. And another thing I cheat with is I actually use more channels than the Super Nintendo is capable of playing. Oh, my kitten just climbed up on me.
Cuteness level achieved.
I guess so.
Going through the roof.
Through the roof.
So I'll have a kitten on me for the rest of it.
This is cute sanity.
Yep. None of the cats are around here.
I totally lost my train of thought now.
I hear what you're saying though. Like that's cool because like that is the approach of a lot of like modern game development.
Yeah.
in that like we sort of like I work in an engine, so I don't have to worry about building an engine. I can worry about building a game.
Correct.
And like with Starr Mazer, the huge inspiration is like we don't want to make the game that was made 20 years ago. Right. We want to make the game that you remember it was when it was 20 years ago. So the fact that you're expanding the amount of channels and everything and taking advantage of the work that other people done, you can actually just make something better than if you had done like every little detail piece. So I totally get that.
And if you look at our comments, you have people saying things like, yes, this reminds me exactly of Star Fox or exactly of Mega Man, but it doesn't.
Exactly.
Because
like the next level.
if it did remind you exactly like that, you would be pointing out all the stuff that's completely impossible back then.
Yeah, I saw you, Don, talking about that before someplace. It might have been on Starr Mazer TV. I can't remember, but I could totally relate to that because it's exactly the same with my music.
Excellent. Well, that's a good thing that we're going to be working together then.
In $1,700.
I have zero doubts.
Yeah,
I have zero doubts.
People are making it happen.
We're doing it.
People are coming every minute. People are joining in.
And then immediately afterwards, 3DS stretch goals.
3DS stretch goals.
I cried for you people. Give me 3DS stretch goals.
So, from what I understand, Pablo, you already have experience working on a 3DS game because the port of Ginsia, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, the one that you worked on was for the 3DS, right?
Grinzia, yeah. Yeah, it's a small RPG that was originally released for smartphones, and then it was re-released for 3DS by Nicholas, which is the company that ports lots of indie games like Cave Story and stuff like that. Though unfortunately, Grinzia had kind of I don't know what to say. It had so many bugs on release. It had all sorts of game-breaking bugs, so it got pretty bad PR, unfortunately, and not a lot of people played it. But it's a cool game, and I put a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of heart into composing those songs, and I'm pretty proud of the soundtrack.
I can hear. I haven't played the game myself, mostly because I don't have a 3DS yet. But I've heard the soundtrack, and it's pretty fantastic. So
we get our 3DS stretch goals. Austin gets a 3DS.
That is why I want the stretch goal, so I can get a 3DS, and then I can put a game that I'm working on it.
Yeah.
And this game,
that would be awesome.
We won't ship with bugs.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Well, we'll ship with bugs that fail gracefully.
Yeah.
We will ship with bugs.
Yeah, I mean
every 10 lines of code
there'll be a bug.
Yeah. So,
using bugs.
You So Amazing asks, what do you like about SNES sounds?
Ooh, that's a really good question. I like that they're how do I explain this? It's like they don't really sound exactly like the instruments that they're trying to reproduce. They kind of sound like their own thing in a way. Like you hear an electric guitar sound, for example, and it doesn't really sound like an electric guitar. It just kind of sounds like its own thing. So it's like a really, really unique sound palette, I think. And I don't know, I just think it's a fantastic sound. But also, it's not really so much about the sound of the Super Nintendo itself. It's I think the reason a lot of us have nostalgia for the music from that period is just because it was kind of the perfect time for video game music, where you still had a lot of limitations, but many of the limitations were also removed. So you could create really great atmosphere and really great emotion, but at the same time, you only had 8 channels to work with, so you had to create amazing melodies in order to create music that really influenced the player. So I think that's the reason that so many of us just look back fondly to the Super Nintendo era when we think of video game music.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah. Just yes.
Totally. That's totally legit. We have somebody says that your Star Wolf theme is amazing. We all agree.
Yeah.
Completely.
Amazing's a light word.
Yeah, we had a bit of a freak out when we all listened to it together in the office.
It was the best.
It was great. It was
Well, thank you.
like, oh wow, the Star Wolf in SNES form. I wonder what that's gonna be like. And granted,
Then
we
mine. We had to
yeah.
clean them off the
We had
walls.
to
It was a
pick
mess.
matter off. Yeah,
Oh,
that's the best.
jeez. I don't have all my brain left yet.
So thank you very much. So, tell us what you think about Starr Mazer. Like, you're obviously involved in Starr Mazer, so we would like to know your thoughts. You've been following us. You've been watching Starr Mazer television, obviously, because you've heard me talk about
I'm
stuff.
sure you have opinions about us.
Yeah, tell us everything you want to tell us about Starr Mazer.
Lay it all down.
I've been talking for like 12 hours. It's your turn to talk.
Mhm. I don't know what to say. I mean, it it looks awesome. I mean, it's definitely a game that I would play. That's for sure. I mean, the art looks fantastic. The gameplay sounds really great. I sure hope it works. It's definitely a unique concept, and I'm really looking forward to playing it. You guys should hurry up with it so I can play it.
We'd love to. We're so 16 hours and then some sleep and then some Starr Mazer.
Then we get to, oh, I'm so
Yeah.
excited. I
I know.
cannot wait to
my-
start getting on.
I'm super amped. Are you going to be at GDC or PAX or South by Southwest at all?
Unfortunately not. I can't afford it. I would love to, but no.
You're going to be at none. That's sad. So I'm going to get on planes with some of the members of my team, respectively, and travel for like 3 weeks to going to those different cons. And at first I was really stressed out, and then I realized no, that's the time. I give Christina her marching orders and let her concept for the weeks she's at the concept. I give you marching orders, so you have the time you need to do the stuff. I take all of our traveling and like write to start putting stuff down. I work with my writer who I'll be traveling with. We work out all the extra story stuff. It'll all be really nice. We start talking to the musicians individually because in but $800 we will afford them, which is really simple. There is zero question about smashing that stretch goal right now, and I'm super excited about that. So we start calling up all of our musicians and start working out plans and ideas. And we don't want to just make you, for instance, we don't want to just say, hey, Pong Ball, this makes some dumb music, we're going to plug it in somewhere, whatever, who gives a shit. But we're not going to do that. We're going to work on your element, your creative placement in the game. I know that we've already got some of those already worked out, and they're huge and incredible and epic. We want to make sure everybody gets their angles. And from what you know of the game, what do you think your angle would be best for you? What would you like the most?
Yeah, like I want to know the song that you want to write. If you could just pick the thing, I'm going to write this.
From what you know already about Starr Mazer and the world and the ships and the characters and all the other stuff, what is your... just so you know, outside of Matsumai-san, who at this point could basically ask for anything, you're the second person we're asking. So what do you think?
Take it up while you can, get the big room.
Be like, I'm Brixton. I'm doing Brixton.
Mhm.
Like, what do you think would be the best? What do you think you'd like to do? It sounds most interesting.
I definitely haven't given it enough thought yet. The first thing that comes to mind is just doing something for the space shooter section, so I can do something really fast paced because I love doing music like that.
Nice.
But I'll definitely have to give it some more thought.
Maybe like one of the race sections.
Oh, yeah.
When you have to race against one of the other pilots in like the tight corridors, and you're blasting around and everything.
Yeah, we've got these sections planned where, for whatever reason, story reasons, you get into these dynamic like core races with other pilots, and you have to go do a lot of like really tough maneuvering really fast. And it's not so much about shooting at all, but like fast maneuvering and diving and bobbing and weaving. And that sounds like a cool fast thing. Oh yeah.
Can I say something really quick?
Say as much as you want. That's what
B&B Cast, if you
That'd
take
be
them to get
awesome.
tacos in Austin, please take them to East Side King.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. East Side King. We'll be there. You'll find us B&B Cast. Austin is South by Southwest. I'll be there. Vanessa will be there. Kazuo will be there. You'll find us hanging out with Robot Loves Kitty, and you'll take us out to tacos. Oh yeah,
Thank you.
you're the best.
You said King is the best food master.
All right.
Yes.
Sounds like we're going there. Star reasons.
See, how much more time do we have with,
Yeah.
with Pongo?
Yeah, so unless anybody else has any extra questions, then we should get over to I was going to say dinosaur.
I know.
Chief Dinosaur. So thank you so much, Pong Ball, for your awesome tunes and your awesome cat, and talking to us here.
Anything you want to say to all your brand new fans that we have all come together to create?
Well, thank you for having me, and I don't know.
We love you so much.
Thank you for joining, making an awesome song, and for bringing your cat on stream, because we like cats on stream.
Okay. Well, we will let Pong Ball go, and thank you again. And next up is going to be Chief Dinosaur. We're gonna move the camera around a little bit, so we'll talk for a bit in between. Chief Dinosaur is going to be playing an awesome tune for us live on the show. But we also know that this delay is not fun, and we apologize to our current awesome person we are looking at right now, Pong Ball. I'm so sorry. But we're going to try and fix that. It'll take a second.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Cool. I'm gonna put 5 minutes up there. That's okay. I'll fix this real quick.
Sweet.
Yeah, do it.
Alright, we'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm gonna
5
fix
minutes
this delay.
to fix the delay.
Because we're going to get some live music. going
Yeah,
on.
we want to see the live stuff.
Starr Mazer.
Meeting. Very good.
Hello, everybody! We have Cheap Dinos here. We're going to do a live, unbelievable live performance for you. Because you guys are amazing. And he's amazing. And OMG. His video, by the way, is one of my favorite videos that we got of our theme mixes. Our special guests were doing theme mixes for us. We listened to Matsumai-san's theme mix We listened to Pong Ball's theme mix, one of the first theme mixes we got, with a video, in fact.
The first video
The first
theme
video.
mix that
And
we
it's
got.
actually the reason, Cheap Dinos is the reason, Cheap Dinosaurs is the app, the reason we actually have theme mix videos at all. What's up?
He just asked if we can mute our mic as well.
We can
Oh, we will. We definitely
yeah,
will.
No,
Don't
you won't
you-
hear us. We'll just
We'll
hear you.
mute the hell out of it. The video that we actually got from him inspired us to ask our theme mixers if they felt up to it to provide a video as well. And if you watch the progression, he set a bar, and then everybody just tries to top that bar. And I honestly think, watching them all together just last night, I don't think anybody tops the bar. I think people have their own bars, parallel bars, but his video is great. So we are proud to have him on the show. Proud to have him do a live thing. He can. I don't know if he's reading you guys, but he definitely can't speak. So don't ask him direct questions. He can speak only with music. So that's the thing we're gonna do. Without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and have him speak to you with music. We're gonna go mute so that you guys can hear it. We can turn it all the way up and jam on it.
Jam with you.
So
let us jam together.
So let's do it.
Mute us.
So that was my Starr Mazer mix. I hope you guys loved it.
You fucking rock.
That was so good.
Even at 4:42 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, that's Remute telling Nickelpunk that he fucking rocks.
louder in the stream.
Not even, there it is. I'm Nickelbutt, guys. It was great being here and doing some songs. I'm going to stop making the song music now because it's been going on for a minute. So, it's over now.
Dude, that was fucking
Thank
awesome.
you so much. That was incredible.
So good. Yeah. So, even though there's pugs all up in the stream, if you got questions for Nickelpunk, you should start asking them now. Lataz, thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow, Lataz.
So Nickelpunk, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
How'd you what was your thought behind composing that track? 'Cause that track, that first one, that Starr Mazer one, I'm a little biased. I thought that one was fantastic. That was amazing. So what was your approach to that?
Well, Alex Maurer already wrote an amazing piece of art that it's almost impossible to look at and go, how can I make this better? So I just have to go, how do I make this different? So I tried to take as much inspiration from Ennio Morricone and Nobuo Uematsu as I could from instrumentation, because I'm a big fan of Westerns and stuff. So that's pretty much where I came from. I wanted to make something that sounded like me, but also sounded really epic, and also try to take as much of what Alex had already done and make it shine out.
Well, it was incredible.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'd like to throw a shout out to HJ Tenchi. Thank you for bringing your friends to headbang with us. We're gonna bring a lot more. So thank you for coming. Nickelpunk, thank you for coming. We hope to have you on the show again. Last time was really cool.
Yeah, I was glad to be out there. Thank you so much for having me.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Nickelpunk.
That was really cool. So anybody who just got here, you just missed Manami Matsumae, Pongball, Ryan Ike, Remute,
Cheap
Dinosaurs, and Nickelpunk. That's 6 artists we've had on playing music, talking about stuff. We've got more. We got at least 2 more. It's all very good. It's all very exciting. I'm excited.
Very excited for this.
Okay, so this one, guys, this is John Robert Matz. He happens to be one of my favorite composers. We've worked together on a couple projects now. We're going to keep working together on more projects, seems like it, because of this 180 thing. So, man, you're going to get your mind blown up just a little. You have to stick around for this one.
I'm going to stick around for this.
Your mind's going to blow up just the slightest bit, I think. It is exciting. Get ready, guys.
I'm going to answer Ghost Spanko's question. How long did it take Nickelpunk to grow his beard? I know him. It took him years, trials, and battles to grow that beard.
Wow. Both trials. John Robert Matz! We can't hear you.
You can't hear me.
Oh, you hear me now.
We also got King Jacob 256 following us on.
Thanks for the follow, King Jacob 256. So, John, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you guys?
Great. So, we're going to talk a little bit, and then you're going to do a thing, right?
Actually, I have his song queued up in here.
So, we're going to play your song. Great.
Yeah.
And that's like a final version?
Yes. That is
awesome.
the final version.
And it's epic.
Thank you. I cannot wait to share it with the world.
It's going to be, this is a debut. Kaylin234, hello. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for the follow. Jack Rudy says, were all the Themix contest entries listened to, or are there some left? There are some left. In fact, the winners are left. And we're going to get to them after we get through John Robert Matz's awesome stuff and Alex Maurer's awesome stuff, and then on to our next bit of the show. We do need to finish that contest, and we will. And we'll get everybody involved. This guy seems awesome, says OMG Hacks. That's because he's awesome. He's amazingly awesome. Yeah, John, you and I have worked together on a couple things so far, and we're going to work together on more stuff, it seems like, right?
It's going to be great.
This is great. So let's get to the music first, because I think that will inspire some questions and stuff. JB1026, thank you for the follow. We're going to mute us. We're going to throw John Robert's stuff up, and we're all going to just sit back and enjoy the incredible awesomeness. This one's not going to be streaming from John Robert, so you guys are going to be hearing our sound directly from us, so it might be a little less choppy than the other ones. I Snort Arsenic, welcome to the follow.
Welcome. Don't do that too much.
So here we go, guys. We're going to mute up, and we're going to play John Robert. no!
Bravo!
Damn no! Damn no! Oh my god!
You know, I am so happy I'm back at that soundtrack tour.
What the F?
Yeah, I just want to like if you want to listen to that forever and ever, you should bring the soundtrack here.
Oh my god! What
Oh
the
my
F
God.
though? What nope. The chat has just been like a spinning wheel of like people shitting down their own legs. Oh, it's incredible. Are you missing John?
Or I think we've muted.
We muted John for a second, so John is muted. Oh, there you go. Okay, there you go. So yeah,
Sorry, I muted myself so I could. Yeah, my bad.
yeah.
Oh,
That was-
just watching this blow up. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank
So-
you very, very much.
So good, so good, so good. We have with us Brian Lewis,
The
the
only-
voice of Brick M. Stonewood himself, is the greatest. He's just shown up.
Hi, how's it going?
So yeah. Kim
What's going on?
Taro says, I was imagining Brick and Shovel Knight on an amazing quest together. That I can't believe you weren't here for that.
I totally walked right in as the applause was happening.
Oh,
yeah.
Everyone was like tearing up and saying how what a great that was.
It was so good. I'll have to show you.
What did I miss though?
You missed John Robert Matt's orchestral version of the Starr Mazer theme, and it's not what you think. It's so much bigger.
It's
than you think.
the most incredible thing.
That was awesome.
Chris, what did you think, man?
That I'm trying to collect myself.
Yeah, it was mind explode.
It's like, fuck my friend
So,
at the airport. I'm
John
so
Robert
here.
did the music for Westerado. which
Did
is-
you?
Not the music for the game. The music for that thing.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's him.
So the thing that the music that was playing inside the studio the entire time. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
And the stuff that you gave
And
me.
that stuff, and that, yeah, the stuff I gave you to listen to.
Oh man, well done.
Yeah.
Good, great stuff, man.
So you guys don't know this, but John Robert, myself, Brian, Vanessa, and Coswell all worked together on a thing that's going to be coming out, I think, this month, right? Or early next month, yeah. But it's really incredible. And John, if you like this music, John Robert has just as epic a turn in that project as well. But yeah, no, it's the first question. Clip Husky wonders, did Brian bring his 50 Shades?
I did not. I don't own 50 Shades. So.
Good man! Good man!
Sorry.
So, yeah, no, this was Ghost. We will definitely have Brian say some things that Brick would say for sure. But this is John Robert Matz's moment. Let's just okay. So Primate or Pirate Max says play it again for Brian. Number 79 says why not play it again? I'm wondering, show director, how positive is it, or how likely is it that we get to play it again? It's up to you. I'm putting all the pressure right on you right now. If you say you're the cute one though, so we'll all understand.
I can get over it.
Yeah,
so
you're
much
the
more by
adorable
just
ones who
being
can murder
adorable.
humans.
I think. Well, who else do we have?
We have Alex Meyer, who owns the company, so I think he could understand probably a little bit.
Well,
Is Alex around?
We have waiting.
If Alex is around, he could tell us if he could stay up for another 3.5, 4 minutes.
And
That
if,
was-
and if Trin Miller doesn't mind holding off for a couple more minutes
Yeah.
as well,
Yeah, that would be great.
then yes,
So we're just gonna do it then.
we'll go.
Let's
I'm
get to it.
replaying
Good for you, son.
I'm very excited.
We're gonna do it again.
Again.
John Matt, guys, encore performance.
I'll just turn it and watch.
Yeah, let's all just stare at Brian. Let's have it. Okay.
Sounds like I can only do it once. I'm sorry. I can.
So we're going again. Eclipse Husky says,
All right.
she's pizza. She's writing a book, 50 Shades of Pizza.
It's true.
slices of pizza.
Alright, we good?
Yeah, here we go. Let's cut us off. Now let's get this going.
All right.